the conversation, the place where we have those very uncomfortable conversations that we need to have with ourselves. So today's topic is going to be on being comfortable being uncomfortable. The comfortability in being uncomfortable. For my next live video that I'm gonna do, for my next video topic that I'm gonna be doing, I'm actually going to be coming on camera. I kind of wanted this to be just like a journal for me to just kind of document just my thoughts and feelings and not necessarily come on camera, but I do feel like here and there I will, pop up and actually be able to be on camera so that way you guys can get a face to go with the voice. So the next video I will be doing definitely will be a chance for you guys to get to actually see the person behind the voice. However, today's topic is something that I am currently going through, and I thought it would be the perfect topic to talk about with you guys. Now, a little bit about me. I have become so comfortable being comfortable at not only my position in my career, but also comfortable with the position that I am in my current life. My lifestyle choices and decisions. Me and my partner, we purchased a home a little over a year ago, and that was like my top goal. That was my top goal. And so once we purchased the home, I was kind of stuck. Like, okay, this is the end. What am I going to do next? So I found myself trying to make a new vision board and just jot down a bunch of things that I wanted to accomplish within the next 5 years. For me, it's always a challenge to do more of the longer term goals. So I always find myself, when I do my goals, I always do a 5-year plan. So for me, once we had purchased our home, it was like, okay, what's next? What's next? It took me the longest time to really figure out what was the next step in my life. And it's so crazy, but let me tell you guys, I lived a very average, simple life, okay? Like, a lot of my goals that I actually had were attainable goals. And I've always knew that I needed to reach outside of that box to try and make a, plan, whether it's a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, on making harder goals. So a lot of the things that I wanted to achieve in life, I've already done. So after we purchased our home, it took me, oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed to say this. It took me about 2 months to come up with a solid vision board. And I wanted to come on here and talk about being comfortable while you're uncomfortable. So all of this time, you guys, I'm 37 years old. All of this time, a lot of my goals and dreams have been very attainable goals. So it's like once you meet those milestones, it's like, okay, you move on to the next goal. You move on to the next goal. But looking back, I noticed that a lot of those goals that I had wrote down on my vision board were goals that I didn't even need to write down. And I say that because a lot of those goals were goals that I knew I was going to meet. So I was really just, psyching myself out thinking that I'm reaching all of these attainable goals when I already knew halfway in that these were not realistic goals. I mean, they were realistic goals, but there were goals that, did not defy the odds of gravity, basically. So now I am finding with my new 5-year plan that a lot of the goals that I do have on my vision board are goals that I have no idea how the hell they are going to come to fruition. And I am completely uncomfortable because I'm actually challenging myself. For the first time in my 37 years of living, I am actually challenging myself to not only get out there and, do these things and try to progress these things that I have on the new vision board, but I've also found a sense of happiness in my uncomfortableness. Lord, I can't even speak. So I just wanted to reach out to you guys to just, tell you guys to reach for those goals. Don't be like me and make goals that you're going to be able to crush, in due time, because you're not challenging yourself. And then you're going to end up in a place where it's just like you're always going to be seeking more and more and more and more and more. And a lot of the achievements that you've accomplished from your original vision board, they're not going to satisfy you. And the reason why they're not going to satisfy and fulfill you is because you're not reaching your highest potential. So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. Setting yourself up to a point where you are completely and utterly comfortable being uncomfortable, because it's in comfort where you fail. I'll say that again. It's in comfort where you will always fail. It's always you being uncomfortable and doing those uncomfortable things where you reach your highest potential and your highest success. So I challenge each one of you guys today to go through your vision boards and look at some of those goals that you have down, and then say to yourself, is this something that I know I'm going to be able to attain? And if it is something that you're already going to be able to attain, take it off of there. Add something else, So yeah, that is my little, chat for today. And I will see you guys in the next conversation.